Hi, good morning. Happy Friday. So thank you guys so much for waiting for this live Financial Tip Friday this morning. I know I normally do them earlier, but I have the amazing Michelle here.
Hi.
Who is my brave volunteer this morning because I wanted to try and do something a little bit more interactive, and she agreed to come and let me do that. So I want to start by introducing Michelle. For those of you guys who don't know her, she's a great friend of mine, and she's a very brave soul to let me do this with her live on Facebook. She's also an amazing energy worker. So if you guys, I've had some awesome Reiki sessions with her, and she's cleared the energy space in my office. So for those of you who have been in the office before, if you walk in and I hear all the time from everybody what a great space it is, you can thank Michelle for keeping it nice, awesome, positive energy all the time. So thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So what I want to do, and I'm just going to kind of do this with Michelle for you guys to witness, but one of the things that I really have been wanting to talk to a lot of people about for going into the new year, especially because it's the end of the year, we're closing the chapter on what happened in 2017, we're trying to start some brand new things, is kind of breaking through some of the financial blocks that we've had going on for ourselves, either this past year or lots of past years, and getting rid of those before we go into a brand new year. So I'm going to start by asking you, what is something either in your personal financial life or your business financial life that you feel you've sort of been stuck in or has been holding you back?
And just one thing. What I've been trying to manifest is actually creating more money than what I actually need. So then I have the freedom and flexibility to be able to spend on things that I may not know or already have budgeted into my monthly budget.
So that's awesome, and I think probably a lot of people feel this way, that so you have a monthly budget, you're making enough money to cover your monthly budget, but every month you're just like, there's no extra. Like, I can't do anything fun. I don't feel like the freedom to do something for myself.
Right.
Okay, so you're kind of feeling stuck in that.
Correct.
Okay. And now you're self-employed. So for those of you guys who don't know, Michelle owns her own business, so she's self-employed. So really this is going to tie your business and your personal finances together.
Absolutely.
Yes?
Absolutely.
Okay. So give me an example of something that would make you feel like you were free or able to spend something extra on yourself.
Yeah, so simply walking into a store and finding like a cute pair of shoes or a shirt or something, and really wanting that and actually finding the value because it'll make me happy, but checking my bank account and visibly not having the money in the bank to be able to spend on that.
Okay. So let's pretend for a second you check the bank account. There is actually enough money to buy the item, but there's like only enough money to buy the item.
Yeah.
So because that's happened before too, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Or do you run through the scenario like, I could buy this, but then where am I going to get the money to pay rent?
Right.
Or whatever?
Yeah, rent or food, or I could spend this on maybe my nephews, or money could go towards bills, whatever it is. Yeah.
So can I ask you, do you feel like a sense of guilt associated with maybe buying something for yourself? The money's physically there.
Yeah, but it's feeling that maybe I feel a little unresponsible. Like this is not a responsible thing that I'm doing, buying something for myself.
Okay, so what does a responsible spend mean to you?
Paying bills.
Okay. Okay. But so you're an energy worker, so you understand the value in us taking care of ourselves individually and on a totally different level, right? Like
absolutely.
You would agree that like a Reiki session, clearing sessions, like all of those things are really, really positive, healthy things for us to do for ourselves.
Yes.
Okay. So you're telling me right now that buying a pair of shoes for yourself brand new at the store is basically the same thing, right? Like it feels like a healthy,
energetically it's the same thing,
decision that feels good, that makes you happy, right?
Right.
Okay. So if you bought a pair of shoes, what would that feel like?
There would be mixed feelings. So I would have that feeling of guilt, but also happiness, and it would make me feel good wearing them because I do want to look more professional and having people take me a bit more serious with with just my appearance and everything.
Okay, so let's throw the responsibility and the guilt crap out for a second.
Okay.
And let's instead imagine the feeling that you're walking into a brand new client. You've never met them before. You really want to make a great impression and have them pay you the more money that you'd like to have come in.
Yeah.
And you're wearing your brand new shoes.
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
That would feel great.
Okay.
I love that. Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be nice if they're like, oh, those are really cute shoes.
Perfect. Of course. Well, I mean, if you come see me, I'm going to tell you those are really cute shoes. So you could see how that would energetically shift things in the buying decision that, okay, now I'm going to spend this because it's going to make me feel good, potentially make you feel more confident going to a new client meeting? Okay.
Yes. I think that's probably the major energy coming in is the confidence.
Okay. So, and I don't need to tell you how energy works, that whether somebody realizes it or not, they're going to sense your energy when you walk through the door. So anything that you're able to do to raise your confidence and raise that positive energy when you meet with a new client is going to increase the likelihood that they want to work with you, right?
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
So are we buying the shoes?
Yes, we're buying the shoes, and we're gonna love every minute of it. So it's kind of like setting that mind frame. So when I do look at the shoes, instead of going into the negative, go into the positive. So visualize myself buying the shoes, feeling great, and then walking into that client's house or the client walking in, seeing those shoes and going, oh, these are great, and me feeling fantastic and confident and more professional because I have that confidence.
Totally. And I'm going to ask you to take it a step further before we wrap up, too. And I'm going to ask you, so now, let's say the shoes are $50. You check the bank account like you just told me that you did. There's $52 in there. So you spend $50 on shoes. You got $2 left in the checking account, right?
Yeah.
You know that you're going to have to buy groceries at the end of the week, and you're going to have to spend $100 on groceries.
Okay.
How likely are you to find a way to make $100 before the end of the week?
If I'm in that situation, very likely.
Very likely, right?
Yeah, the universe will provide to me. So I will just have, it's as easy as a client all of a sudden calling me up and saying, I would like to book an appointment for this week.
I love you. So you know that you have the ability to manifest $100 to make groceries by the end of the week.
Yes.
Would you have manifested that same $100 if you didn't have to?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not, because right now, and this is a wall that I'm climbing over, is how to manifest the income without having tangible items that I need or I want to have. So to have money set aside for spontaneous buying or something that's going to make me feel good, or someone go, let's go out to eat at this fancy restaurant, and instead of me hesitating, me going, yes, I would love that.
Okay, so can I make a suggestion?
Absolutely.
So from my Financial Tip Friday perspective, I would tell you to put those things into your budget to make them tangible goals. Okay. So if you build right into your budget, like you have your bills, you have groceries, you have all the things that you know that you have to pay for. Yeah. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get you to a place where you're manifesting more money than just what covers your responsible payments, right? Yeah. So put all of those other things into your budget. If it's $50 a month on shoes or $50 a month on, I just want to go out to dinner with my friends to a nice restaurant and not worry about what I'm spending. Mm-hmm. Or if it's $100 a month towards saving for the vacation that you want to go on, that all of those things go into the budget and they all become responsible things that you have to cover and pay for. Yeah. That they are just automatic, no question, it has to be paid. Yeah. And then what are the chances that you're going to start manifesting the money to actually pay for those things?
A huge chance of it.
Right.
Because it's already there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, perfect.
That's great. Thanks.
Sure. So now we can start your 2018 goal setting process. Yay! So hopefully that's helpful for all of you guys too. And that's a huge thing. I mean, I read a book from my amazing mentor, my coach, Jeffrey Combs, is the co-author of Money is My Friend. And one of the things he talks about in that book is the fact that you can't just have like a willy-nilly savings account. If you guys are stuffing money aside for the emergency fund, what is inevitably ends up happening is you're going to have an emergency happen and you're going to spend that money on the emergency. So we don't want to do that. You want to attach your savings to things that are actual tangible purposes for you. So for Michelle's purpose, it might just be, I want a shoe fund. I want a dinner fund. I want a vacation fund. It can be whatever you want it to be, and you can have a whole bunch of them. But without that tangible purpose, you're either not going to save it at all, or you're going to save it for the reason that you attach to it. So if you save it for an emergency, I can guarantee you're going to have an emergency. If there's the $5,000 in the savings account because the boiler might go at some point, I can promise you at some point this winter you're going to be without heat. That's the way that this is going to happen. Or you can save $5,000 to go to Mexico, and that sounds like way more fun to me.
Me too.
Awesome, awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to you for being, so awesome to be here and volunteer for this. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I want to put this out to you. Please, please, please comment and share these videos. I really appreciate it. Comment, like, love, share, all of those things. But also, if anybody else is interested in free 15 minutes of financial coaching, I am more than happy to work with you. So just shoot me a message and let me know.
She's really good. I've been seeing her for quite a while now for business coaching.
Thank you. Thank you. So free 15 minutes anytime that you guys want it. Just shoot me a message. Have an awesome weekend. Bye.
Bye.